Hey guys, it's Aladdin from Total Padel, and today I'm lucky to be with the current German champion, 3 years in a row, Denise Höfer. Denise?
Hello, nice to meet you and having me
Nice to meet you too. How are you doing today?
Well, great. Happy to be here with you.
Excited to play test rackets with us?
Of course.
That's super nice. Okay. Today, guys, we're playtesting the new Radical rackets from Head, the Pro, the Motion, and the Team.
Hello everyone, I'm Denise. I'm a paddle player. I'm the current German champion since over 3 years. I come from tennis and I discovered paddle for myself 6 years ago. Fell in love with the sport's first sight, and my biggest achievements are probably playing the World Cup 3 times for the German national team, competing in the European Championships already the 4th times this year. We went under the top 8 in the World Cup, we went in the top 8 in the European Championships. And yes, as you see, my brand I'm playing with is Head. I'm a Head ambassador since over a couple of years. Love playing with the racket, currently playing with the speed motion. But today, it's the time to test the new Radicals. So I'm very excited to be here today with Total Padel and see what the Radical edition, the Pro, the Motion and the Team will bring us on court.
Radical is the teardrop-shaped rackets of Head, but with the control orientation. They got a control foam, which is a special core that will enhance the sweet spot of the rackets and also the feelings when hitting the ball. With the tailored frame technology, focusing on amplifying the foam surface area to obtain higher tolerance. And then we have this new version of Soft Butt Cup Plus, providing comfortable and soft handling and reducing most of the vibrations. Plus, adding the possibility to change the wrist strap of your racket if you need to. 3 rackets are making this range. The Pro is weighing 370 grams with a double layer of carbon fiber on the hitting surface for more control and touch. The Motion, which is the lightest with 355 grams and double carbon HS as well. And then the Team with 360 grams and a fiberglass surface for the lovers of comfortable rackets. Guys, it's time to try these rackets. Let's go! After 2 hours of playtest, guys, let us share with you our thoughts about the new Radical rackets. Denise, let's start with the Pro. How did you feel it?
The Pro is the heaviest of all the 3 of the rackets, and for me it's like perfect for the volley. I get a really solid and good speed volley, as well as the bandeja or a vibora with it, also the smash. But I'm honest with you, for me, as you see, I'm not that tall, I'm a bit tiny, so when it comes to defense, it's quite heavy. So I think that's the perfect racket for pros and also advanced players, so definitely tournament players. But I think you need a lot of power, and then that's the perfect racket for you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you have the potential to use this one, you're gonna enjoy it so much, especially if you want to build the point with consistency, with patience. I think in defense, yes, you need to, like, some power, to maneuver it. But then if you're comfy with, I mean, the feeling was super nice, but also it was even nicer in attack, especially with rulos, bandejas, viboras. Yeah, it's a very complete racket. I like it so much. But then I believe that you liked the Motion then, right?
Let's talk about that one. Definitely my favorite one. I'm a big fan of the Motion models of Head anyways, as you know, right?
Yeah.
So for me, perfect mix of control, of speed, how to handle it. I really enjoyed playing with that one. It doesn't matter if it was from the defense, it was super easy for me to handle it in my back, like to play the lobs up or also play the low shots or the chiquita. I was really feeling the ball with it when I touched it, but also on the net, Like I transitioned to the net, and then the volleys, I could generate a lot of speed with it, but still, if I wanted to play drop shot, it was still nice and like...
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I also play with the Gravity Motion.
Oh no, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
And I know that you play with the Speed Motion usually. It's so nice how the Motion versions are always more successful than the Pros. I mean, it's just easier to play with, and it's so enjoyable to play with a lightweight racket.
I agree.
In defense, especially chiquitas, lobs, you feel that you can do your technique in the nicest way. And also in attack, when you go to the net, you can always accelerate, and the racket is not betraying you at the end, So I think it's a very good racket for someone who needs more power with the gravity motion.
Yes.
And a bit more control maybe with the speed. And what about the team?
Well, let's come to the team racket. We have a different kind of material with this. We use this one, which forgives a bit more, which you have more control, which is very nice for beginners or like little advanced players and people who are like still trying to find the game to improve more and still learn a lot. So for me, it's a bit, as I said, you already know I'm in love with the motion, so it's hard to compete with it. But yeah, for me, I need a little bit more solid racket and a little one which generates a bit more speed, which I also don't have the control on the other hand. So definitely nice racket for beginners and nice racket for people who, still need to find the control, the game, and probably later on switch to another one.
Yeah, it's actually the most comfortable one, that's for sure. And as you said, for amateur players, for medium level players, if you want to put the ball wherever you want, this racket will tell you I'm the one, you know. And once you start playing with this one, you feel a lot of comfort. But then, of course, if you feel like upgrading a bit, you have the Motion and the Pro. One day, I really hope. But this one can help you take your game to the next level, obviously, right?
100%.
Okay, guys, it's now your turn to play test these rackets through our demo program. You should like the video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you very much for watching our video. If you need anything related to paddle, please check us out at totalpaddle.com.